guys, so today I have a makeup tutorial for you. I'm featuring some products that I have been using lately. I didn't want to just do another review on some makeup products, so I figured I would just use them in a tutorial and you could actually see how they work. So I've been using some new products by a company called Lorenum. I discovered this company on Vitacost. I think that's how you pronounce it, Lorenum. Anyway, so I have a couple different products I'm going to be using from them. I'm really impressed by the packaging. I feel like it looks like a lot like Bare Minerals. It's kind of the same deal. So I did just a very kind of easy look for you, just kind of a bronzy eye using the loose shadow. They're kind of like Bare Minerals shadows, which I like. And then just a pop of color on the lip. So just keep watching if you want to see how I got this look and the new products that I used. Okay, so I'm going to skip primer and I'm going to just go with my foundation. So I'm going to be mixing these two foundations together to get a better match for my skin tone. So they're the Revlon Color Stay. I have the one for combination and the one for normal skin. I just put a little bit of each color kind of like dotted around my face. And both of the shades that I have are the same color, which is kind of funny, but they're definitely not in the thing. So they both are in natural beige, but they're different in shades. So I'm going to be using my beauty blender. I'm still kind of like figuring it out. I just got mine damp and I just kind of press the foundation into my skin. It does give me a nice finish. It's very natural, and I feel like if you have some more heavy foundations, this will give you a more natural finish for them. If you don't want like such full coverage, it definitely shears out any foundation. And then you can like turn it into the smaller side and just get into your eye right there. So for concealer, I'm taking my Michelle concealer in cream and then just putting that on areas of redness. Whenever I break out, it's always on my chin. Right smack dab in the middle, which is lovely. And then I got a couple little dots on my cheek. I'm wondering if it's like a product that I was using or something. And I will go underneath my eyes. Okay, so once that is under my eyes, I'm going to set my makeup. Here is the powder foundation. Mine is in the shade Too Warm, which is a little light. I kind of wish I got a darker shade, but it's a little hard to see online. So here is their kabuki brush, which is super nice, so dense and soft. So I just kind of swirl it in here and just kind of place it on my T-zone, places that get a little shiny, and under my eyes. But this powder is really nice. I'm really impressed. It definitely mattifies your skin and gives you coverage at the same time. You don't need that much, but it's really nice. It's definitely like more of, I mean, I wouldn't use this just alone as a foundation, but I'm sure you could. I just don't really like just plain powder foundations. I'm gonna put a little bit down onto my neck to kind of even out the color. Moving on to my brows, I'm taking my Anastasia brow powder and just filling those in. And then taking my Hourglass brow pencil, I'm just going to define them a little bit, just right in the arch, like I usually do. And then just a little bit on the inner part of my eye. What I'm going to do first for my eyes is take my MAC Groundwork. It's a paint pot and it's just a nice kind of warm brown tone color, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone, so I'm going to just focus it on the actual lid down by the lash line, and then I'll just kind of blend it out towards my eyebrow. and I'm using a loose shadow today, so whenever I use a loose shadow, I always like to use a cream eyeshadow first, just so it stays a little bit better on. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that underneath my eye just to kind of line it so it's a little bit smudgy. So for my eyeshadow, I'm using the Lorenum Eye Color in Beach Babe. So here's what it looks like. Let me swatch a little bit so you can see. It's just like a nice kind of bronzy brown color. And then using one of their brushes, I'm going to just pack that onto the lid. And this brush is actually really, really good. It's just like the Sigma, what is the Sigma one called? E25. It looks just like it. And then I'm just going to kind of blend that up towards the crease. Then I'm going to take my Lorac Pro palette and just take this cream shadow, which is just a matte kind of just neutral shade, and I'm going to put that right under my brow. And then taking this brush by, I think it's my Crown, I'm not sure, but it's just like a nice kind of like flat, it's kind of a wide brush. I'm going to use Taupe, which is a matte, just a matte brown, and then put that in the crease just to blend together. I don't like, whenever I'm using like a shimmery color, I always like to blend a matte with it just so it looks a little bit more natural, and just blend it in, and then I just kind of blend that up towards my brow. Then with an eyeliner brush, I'm going to take this matte black, and I'm going to line my upper lash line with that. Then I'm taking a blue eyeliner. This is by Benecos. It's natural, I don't know what that says, Cajal? Not sure. I will link it down below. It's a night blue, and I'm just going to line my lower waterline with this. This is super creamy. It blends so nicely into your eye. I tried the Honeybee Gardens one, and this one is a lot better than the Honeybee Gardens. So if you're looking for a more natural eyeliner, then I would check this one out. Take that black and just put a little bit right on top just so it stays and it won't kind of, you know, fall down throughout the day. Then take that matte brown and then just rub that underneath your eye on the outside. For lashes, I'm going to curl them. I've been using these in combination together. This is just the original CoverGirl Outlast, and this is the Lorenum mascara in Jet Black. So I have been putting the natural one on first, just to, I feel like it conditions my lashes and it's not as bad, because this isn't as thickening and lengthening as I would hope. It's just so hard to find a good natural mascara. And then I'm gonna put the CoverGirl one on top. So moving on to my face, I'm taking the Lorenum bronzer. This is just a powder bronzer, and this one is in the shade Goddess Glow Light, which is really light, and I wish I got a darker shade. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, honestly, online everything looks totally different. So I'm just buffing this in with a flat brush. This is the Heavenly Face brush by Bare Essentials, and I have just been kind of using this as like an all-over color, kind of putting it into my cheekbones and then up to the temples. It's kind of like Bare Minerals, like that. Remember when Bare Minerals first came out and it was like swirl, tap, blend, or whatever it was? My mom had that and I remember I thought it was so cool. So same thing to the other side, just kind of blend it into your cheekbones and then bring that up to your temples. I'm also going to take this down under my chin to my neck. For my blush, I'm using my Bare Minerals blush in the Aphrodisiac, and it's just such a pretty coral. I just think it's so pretty and pigmented. It's definitely more of like a summertime color, but I don't care. I use it whenever, but look how pigmented it is. It's so nice, and I'm just really impressed. I've never tried any of these blushes prior to this one. And then for my lips, I'm taking my Tarte Lip Surgeons Lip Luster and Exotic, and it's just a really pretty kind of, it's like a wet kind of raspberry color. These are just easy to wear just wherever, and they do last a while too. And then last, I'm going to spray my face with my George's Aloe Spray, which I feel like just helps set my makeup, and it just provides a little bit more hydration to my face, and it feels really good. So this is everything all finished. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!